In this video, I'm going to share 3 simple ways you as a realtor can get involved in your local community. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and I'm excited to dig into this topic of community. We've been talking about it all month here on our YouTube channel. We're going to drop the links to our other videos below. If you haven't seen those, check them out. They will all be super helpful when it comes to community building. And I'm super passionate about this topic because when I think about real estate is so much more than just the 4 walls of real estate. It is about your community. It is about what does it feel like to live in your community. And there's so many cool things you can do online and offline to build a community. We've had the good fortune of building an amazing community with our Get Social Smart Academy. We've had that community thriving for nearly a decade, and when you have an amazing community, so many good things happen. Okay, so let's dig into the video. Tip number 1, get involved in local organizations and local events. So one of the things we talked about in the last video is think about the things that are important to you in your life, in your local, in your own personality. Maybe it's the local Rotary Club or church or school or politics, or there's certain things we're all passionate about. Make a list of some of those things and then look for opportunities to volunteer, to be of service. And when you can do that in person as well as online, there's a lot of power in doing that. But honestly, a lot of times it just takes being proactive. There's so many fantastic organizations, and if you're not sure where to start, you might go to your city website, your local chamber website, or maybe talk to a dear friend or two that you know volunteers a lot for different organizations and ask them, like, what is involved in that? And also, I think sometimes we feel like, oh my gosh, that's really daunting. It's going to take up a lot of time. There's so many great organizations who would love an hour a month of your time or a few minutes to do this or to do that. And I would also say it's really rewarding when you can do some volunteer work or to really engage in your community. Not only is it great for just how you feel, but it's also something that you can share on social media. It's something that you can bring into your community as well. So look for opportunities online as well as offline, and there's lots of great opportunities out there. So exciting. Tip number 2, create a strong online presence. So to build a community, it's different now than it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you can kind of get away with just sort of posting the same old that everyone else does, but you really need to create a strong online presence. So what does that mean? There's a couple things, especially in the world of social media. You need to show up. We need to see you. We need to hear you. So often I'll go to an agent or broker's Facebook or Instagram page, and you know what's missing? Them. Right? What do they sound like? What do they stand for? What are they all about? So think about that. If I were to go to your Facebook page right now or your Instagram page, and I were to take the logo off all of your posts, would I know they're from you? Right? And this is the value of showing up. So when you create a strong online presence, meaning you are showing up on a regular basis, at least a few times a week, posting, engaging, interacting, you're not posting and running, but you're sharing helpful content, doesn't mean your content has to be like Oscar worthy, right? Keep in mind, a lot of our content is here today and it's, disappears in the feed in a few hours, but you're showing up on a consistent basis. Maybe it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe it's Tuesday, Thursday. You're being consistent, you're being authentic, and you're doing so in a way that feels good to you. You're sharing helpful information. It's not just promotional. That's a way to build a strong online presence, right? And when you do that, you're going to start to be able to connect with other people, other like-minded people in your community, right? Instagram is a great example of this. And when you start to build a great Instagram presence, you can search on Instagram local businesses, local organizations, local businesses. This is all great. These are all great places for you to build those relationships, for you to share some of their content, their events, their promotions with your audience, and you can really build a great relationship. So build that strong online presence. I would also say, as a side note, build your database. This is super important. When we were talking to our Get Social Smart Academy members earlier this year, one of the big things that a lot of them are focused on is building a strong email database, because social media is rented ground. So we've got our community, we've got our content we're posting on social media, but don't forget about your email database. That is super important to build as well. Tip number 3, offer value to your community. And I think this goes without saying, but we can offer value in a number of different ways. Again, it might be through volunteer hours. It might be value with how you show up and how you provide helpful information online. But value can also exist when you highlight someone else or you bring someone else into the conversation. I was just chatting recently with Donna Galinsky, who's a longtime Get Social Smart Academy member. She's come to our mastermind a few times. And one of the things she does really well is she produces a few videos each and every week. She batches her videos. So she'll take some time every month to record a bunch of videos all in one batch. And one of the things she does is every month she sits down and does an interview with her lender. And as Donna says it, she said, sometimes people might just get tired of just hearing from me, right? And I agree. Not that I don't love listening from Donna, but it's really great to have different voices. We do that in our Get Social Smart Academy. We will often feature other thought leaders, other people who are doing great things, because I know as much as people might enjoy learning from me, it's nice to have another voice, another person who is sharing that information. So I would encourage you to think about who are some people in your life, in your business, that you could highlight. Is it a local lender, a stager, a photographer? It might be someone outside of the real estate world. Maybe it is a local business owner. But as you think about your plan for 2025 and beyond, you might consider thinking about, is there one person every month that you could interview and highlight? And when you do that, you could do that in person. Heck, you could do that through Zoom. And that not only creates a great piece of content for your social, it helps to build your community, and it builds a great relationship with that person. So I would love to hear from you. What do you think about this subject? What are some things you're doing to build community in your real estate business? Drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear all of your ideas. And if you're ready to take your social media to the next level, we would love to have you part of our community. The Get Social Smart Academy, we've been running for nearly a decade. We have an amazing community of agents and brokers from all over the world who are gathered together to take their business to the next level when it comes to content, social media strategy, and we offer weekly training and master classes, content calendars, and everything really to, again, help you get smarter about social media. So go to katielance.com/academy to get signed up, join the family. We would love to have you. And last but not least, if you're here on YouTube, we would love if you'd hit the subscribe button and the bell button. We have new videos that come out each and every week. All right, we'll see you soon. I can't wait to see you in our community. Have a great day. Bye for now.